going on, guys? Jesse504 here, bringing you guys NCP week 5, team builder and battle going up against JustKurt, coach of the Walt DisneyLandorus. I'm gonna try to keep this team builder real brief. We got his team consisting of Lando T, Age/, Raikou, Celebi, Tentacruel, Aromatisse, Aerodactyl, Scrafty, Gyarados, Bouffalant, Durant. So things that immediately jump out to me: solid Intimidate, Core, Landorus, Gyarados, Scrafty, annoying setup sweepers all around, like Landorus, Aegis Slash, Aerodactyl, Scrafty, Gyarados, good bulk to rely on, Lando, Aegis Slash, Raikou, Celebi, Tentacruel. Hell, even Gyarados can be done really bulky. Mons that I expect: Landorus, Aegis Slash, Raikou, Celebi, Tentacruel, Gyarados, I think are probably the most likely. Durant is kind of an issue. I know it's a little bit like slept on, but it's pretty problematic. I think Gyarados will probably be like a Cinderace check if I had to guess. Landorus, I was like probably bulkier offense. Get his rocks as well. We also have Aegis Slash, which I think his best friend is like an autotomized set. I think it can fuck me up. Raikou, I think like Subtoxic is probably what he'll bring, just to like wear down my Hippo and help with Draco's ult. Celebi, I figure just like fat U-turn, rocks, stabs, or somewhere along those lines. Tentacruel, Spin, Toxic, Scald. And then Gyarados I think is really potent as a Dragon Dancer this week. I'm really afraid of that. However, Sandrush Draco's ult means that I'll need to get up 2 to be able to like sweep me. So we see that we have the Hippo, Rocky Helmet, Sandstream, EQ, Ice Fang, Slack Off, Stealth Rock. This time we do have the Ice Fang again, but this time we actually have Recovery. Rocks are nice, EQ for Stab, and then Ice Fang to hit Lando, hit the Celebi. Then we got Nihi, Assault Vested Nihi with Psyshock, Power Gem, Sludge Wave, and Hex. We got no status, but we got the Hex for Aegis Slash because it was more consistent than Foul Play. And then it just kind of does very well offensively, and defensively it can kind of take hits really well. Can sponge from Raikou, can sponge from Tentacruel, can take some special AG hits, although I think physical or mixed is his bring this week. And can even sponge Celebi. It's like a lot of those are super effective hits, but it's just sponging them, which is funny. Then we've got Guzzlord, Choppleberry Guzzlord, EV to take a +2 CC from Aegis Slash, Knock, EQ, Heat Crash, Stone Edge, good coverage this week. No need for Dragon coverage. Knock was super duper spammable. EQ for stuff like the Raikou, the Tentacruel, Heat Crash for stuff like the Aegis Slash and the Celebi. I believe Heat Crash does more than EQ to Aegis Slash. Edge for the Gyarados and Aero, but yeah, just great coverage this week. Then we have Draco's ult, Scarf, Draco's ult, Hustle, Bolt Beak, Draco, Meteor, Fire Blast, EQ. Hindsight, I probably should have gone with Sand Rush this game, like Life Orbed, but this mixed, it actually does something, surprisingly. It was like OHKO or 2 KO, something like that. Raikou, I believe, with the attack, and then the rest of the special attack. Lately, I've just got Life Orb, forward attack, so Lately I think does very, very well here. It's not outsped by too much. It's just Aerodactyl, which I don't see coming, and then Raikou, which could be annoying because I think Celebi and Tentacruel are going to be ran a little bit bulkier. And then Durant outspeeds as well, but I didn't see Durant coming. And then Cinderace, Boots, Blaze, Electro Ball, U-Turn, Pyro Ball, Zen Headbutt. Electro Ball does like 40 to Gyarados, best way to hit it. Zen Headbutt for the Tentacruel, Pyro Ball, super spammable, U-Turn for momentum. Bada bing, bada boom. Team Builder speedrun achieved. See you guys in the battle.
Alrighty, and we are at Team Preview. We see Lando, Aegis Slash, Gyarados, Celebi, Raikou, Tentacruel. Yeah, he brought all the scary stuff. Matchup, not great, we'll admit, but this is just a lot of scary stuff. As for leads for him, Celebi, Raikou, Lando are probably the most likely. I don't really have a great lead, admittedly. I'm going to lead Cinderace, so like the worst thing that happens is I U-turn. Best thing that happens is he leads Celebi and I get to U-turn on that. But like, I think Cinderace is probably the lead, but it is tough for sure. I really just don't see myself winning, to be perfectly honest. But I also said that about week 3. So hopefully we can get this, we can pull this one out. But not sure. As for like my win cons, probably gonna try either like late game to steamroll with the Nihilego, maybe try to break a little bit early with like Cinderace, Lele, Dracozolt. And then we've got Guzz to make sure we don't just lose to SD Aegislash. And other than that, just gotta try to win somehow. But good luck, have fun too, Kurt. And yeah, let's just get through this. Let's just get through this. Yeah. Let's figure it out. Ursula, what is that? That is the Tentacruel. I'm actually gonna try to like calc a little bit this game. Cinderace to Tentacruel. Level 50 Tentacruel. Zen is like 2 tapping. And Scald is doing too much to me. I'm just gonna U-turn. Into what we'll figure out, but maybe he doesn't want to take the Zen chip, but he's fine. With this non-Scarf Tentacruel, didn't really expect Scarf Tentacruel, but still, it's a possible bring. Probably just a Scald or T-Spike coming out. I can go into Nihi. I don't really have a great mon to absorb Scald otherwise. So, and like, we're AV, we're not taking much from a Scald. Toxic, great. I just kind of want to throw off a Power Gem. Does that seem fair? Seem fitting? Like, he could go AEG. I could also try to double. But yeah, I'll just throw off a Power Gem here. Get a little bit of chip on AG. And yeah. Okay, he stays in. And he just goes for this call. This should bounce. I did a little more than I wanted it to. No burn, please? Oh, that was a crit. That's why. No burns. Okay. Now I'll go for the SwSh. Didn't really expect the stay in from him, but it's fine. We still got the SwSh to reveal. And now he switches. Now he scouts. Okay. Into Simba. That's the Raikou. This should still take a little bit of chip. I'm fine with getting chip on this. He pressures. I expect him to scout for this first turn, but hell, that's good damage on him. That's about 40%. I will go on out into my Dracozolt. Really absorb anything this thing wants to do, other than Scald. But yeah. Out into the Biggie Cheese we go. As he does just Scald. He's probably expecting Hippo. No burns, please? No burns. Okay. I'm just going to drop a Draco here. Don't really expect him to stay in on a possible Earthquake, and it's not like he's touching me. Okay. Do we see Lando, probably? Mufasa's at the Lando. The Draco chip on this thing will be nice. Because, like, if we hit, of course, the Draco chip will be nice. We do hit. That doesn't really do that much. That's like 40% is that AV Lando. Received from tree. Gazolt. Level 50. It's definitely a more defensive Lando. Not sure exactly what yet, but it's definitely more defensive. He can probably set his rocks here. But we're helmet in case like he wants to U-turn knock. He could be grass knot as well, but like I can't really afford to scout for it with anything, unfortunately. We'll just get up the sand. As he just knocks my helmet, that's fine. I'll get rocks up here, and he's lefties. Okay. I think I missed that last turn. But, okay. Don't have to worry about Scarf Lando. I was a little bit worried about Scarf Lando, admittedly, but I'll just lay my rocks. He switches perfectly fine. Celebi, I assume? Yeah, that looks like a Celebi name. We get them rocks up though. That's nice. He takes the sand chip and his lefties. Okay. Good to know. Lando and Celebi are lefties. What do I want to do now? He could Earth Power, and that's not great for me. I can get into my Cinderace though, and then just U-turn after. If he Earth Powers, that's a solid play. If he I assume he's just gonna match my rocks with his. He just U-turns himself. Okay. Cool. I assume Gyarados is coming in here, maybe Tentacruel, but not really sure. Gyarados, okay. We need to get like a little bit of chip on this one. He does reveal Intimidate. Yeah, this Intimidate core from him is very annoying. But we need to get like 60% off on this Gyarados at some point, as he does reveal to be Boots. So I'm just gonna U-turn out here. Into my Dracozolt probably. He could Earthquake here very easily, but I'm not expecting it. And yeah, we just get a little bit of tiny amount of chip, but it's unrecoverable, so it's good. It's good for us, at least. I'll get into the Dracozolt again. The Earthquake's fine. He Ice Fangs, that's also fine. That does a lot of chip. We'll take the Sand Chip here. I kind of want to fire off a Bolt Beak. For whatever reason, I don't think he's going to go Lando again, because the chip is super valuable. He's definitely going to switch, but yeah. Does he go Lando? Yeah, he does. I should have just Draco'd again, but it's whatever. He Intimidates. Yeah, okay, fine. Sandstorm goes away. Now we're just gonna do this song and dance for a little bit, unfortunately. But, I mean, like, I don't know if it's, like, too unfortunate, because I do have my rocks up. And he doesn't yet. Unfortunately, my helmet's knocked, but at this point it is what it is. We're getting the chip on the Lando that we need for a Cinderace to do well, which is good. Getting chip in the right places at least. If he Grass Knots here, great play. I think he's bulky. I don't know if he has the room for Grass Knot. I'm expecting him to just lay his rocks here finally. Or U-turn even. He just EQs though. I should probably slack off now. Okay. I don't know if we necessarily force this Mon out. I don't know if he's afraid to die. He does have the Grass Knot. Great Bring. Yeah. I knew it was a possibility. Oh, it doesn't kill. Let's go. So I think we can actually recover on this then. Yeah, we're barely healthier. Maybe it's a roll. I'm just going to slack off again though. And we'll just keep going at it. If he does it again, I think I'll Ice Fang afterwards, because removing the Lando's really nice still. Now he switches, okay. Okay, and now we're at full health again, so we can safely check the Landorus. I knew Grass Knot was coming. I didn't know it was coming, but I thought it might come, and being able to scout for it, now we know it exists, but it's not doing as much because we have that Spadef investment. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, I EV'd not to get 2 KO'd for it, but maybe it was a roll. I'll just go into the Cinderace again, probably take another U-turn if I had to guess, but not really sure. Not really sure at all. Yeah, just comes out with a U-turn again. Gyarados comes out again, I assume, and it's getting chipped at this point, to the point where it's coming in, taking the sand, not taking the rocks, but taking a U-turn afterwards as well. But it's threatening to claim almost every time, which is unfortunate. Yeah, the Gyarados is going to be an issue. He's not Moxie at least, but... yeah. I expect him to have, like, Earthquake. What was he Ice Fang for? I'm not really sure. Do I make the play? I'm gonna make the play. It's a funny play. He could just Water Move, though, but I think the fact that I went... actually, I'll make the play. It's a funny play. That was not the play to make. He could Power Whip here, expecting Hippo, maybe. I don't know. That ain't it. He does Ice Fang though. Let's go. Let's go. Is he gonna let this mon go down? I can just U-turn now. Actually, I can kind of just U-turn after. What do I lose by U-turning now as opposed to... or what do I lose by Electro Balling and then U-turning? And the answer is not much. But now he's in Electro Ball range. He's in range of the next Electro Ball. I think I'm, like, getting a little bit bad, like, just as a player. This is, like, a reflection moment. I'm getting too bad at, like, recognizing when people are trying to sack something, and I end up sacking Mons to people trying to sack Mons, which is unfortunate for me. Like, I think in a couple of my battles, I feel like I've done that. So, like, on the off chance, like, he's trying to sack it. Like, I think that this Mon still provides a ton of offensive pressure for him, so he might not. He switches into probably the Lando, right? Into the Tentacruel. But this is good chip. Rocks plus Electro Ball. That's Zen range, I think. He gets the Black Sludge recovery. Yeah. I think this is Zen range. I think this is Zen range. Actually, yeah, Gyarados definitely has utility as like a U-turn mon in the end game. Or not as a U-turn mon, but as a Intimidate mon, I mean. Oh, barely misses out on the KO, which is unfortunate, as he just spins. So now I'm gonna switch, don't want to sack anything off yet. Barely missing out on the KO, but that's nice. Two of his mons are low. And I have whatchamacallit for pretty much free, like Nihiligo. It's not like completely free, but he just scalds. We should be able to take two and still be fine. Yeah. He's probably just going to sack this off, but we'll get a nice Nihiligo kill probably, potentially, and get a special attack raise, force him into Aegislash probably. Unless he doesn't want to give us a special attack raise, actually, that could be a potential play. But we just got to get Rocks back up, and he's nearly dead to them. Like Rocks plus Sand Chip or something. He just scalds again, though. Comfortable sacking. Don't crit me. Okay, thank you. Okay. Jellyfish kills Jellyfish. I have the better Jellyfish. Let's go. Beast boost. Aegislash coming in 100%, right? Simba. That's the Raikou. Yeah, I'm just having to sack here, unfortunately. Don't want to let him like sub or anything. I'll just Sludge Wave here. This has chip where I need the chip. Yeah, he just scalds. Fine. That's fine. Now what do I want to do to revenge this? He could have Shadow Ball. I like saving the Scarf presence in the back. I'm gonna go Lele and just fire off a big Psychic. Or actually Shadow Ball. Maybe. We'll see. What do I lose by going Psychic into Shadow Ball? And also scaring him out with a potential Scarf, I think, is what I'm doing right now. The battlefield got weird. I'm gonna Shadow Ball, expecting Aegislash to come in. Or he might sack to get in the Aegislash, like sack the Gyarados or something. But I don't think he would give this, like, in case I'm Scarf. I think I'm bluffing Scarf right now. Oh, he just attacks. Okay. Well, that's not what I expected to happen. That's not very nice of you. Oh, because that does nothing. Okay. Well, now I Psychic. Into Rain, this will pick up the kill. I thought he would scout for the Scarf, though. I don't think that was, like, worth taking the chip, in my opinion. He could still be Shadow Ball, actually. I expected that to do way more, to be completely honest, but he does have the Shadow Ball. Unfortunate. Do we live, maybe, please? 3. Let's go. Okay, we'll die to our own Life Orb, but we'll 1v on the Raikou, which is good enough for me. Good enough for me. And now I have Cinderace again in... okay, so it's 4-4, but he has chipped Mon. Yeah, he still has the Aegislash in the back, but I still have my Aegislash countermeasures in the back. We're at an interesting point in the game, boys and girls. He could still very well have the Aegislash, but he goes Landorus. Okay. You turn into the Hippo, and he can Grass Knot me all he wants. You turn into the Hippo. Really not much more to be said here. Just a play, conditioning play. He has Celebi, Landorus, Gyarados, and Aegislash left. And we have... I think we're a little bit behind at this point, but we just have to get the chip where we need it, which is a little bit more on this Landorus. And then, like, a Bolt Beak endgame looks fantastic. Or, like, anything. He just Earthquakes. Do I want to get my Rocks back up, or do I want to Ice Fang? Ice Fanging the Celebi is actually solid chip, and if he wants to stay in, even better. Because, like, Grass Knot shouldn't kill me. Like, even crit, I think we're barely out of range of. So, I'll Ice Fang. If he goes hard Gyarados here, I'm in a bad spot, actually. Or, like, U-turns into Gyarados, I'm in a bad spot. He switches. Celebi. We're fine with Celebi. Celery. This will do a little bit of chip. Just a wee bit of chip. I think I sacked Draco's ult here, or attempt to sack Draco's ult. Celebi is barely at 50%. Yeah, I'll just sack the Zolt. I don't think winning with Zolt is a possibility at this point, unfortunately. Winning with Cinderace, on the other hand, definitely a possibility. Because especially now that he's probably clicking an attack, like that isn't U-turn. He Healing Wishes. Ooh, fuck. At least I'm pressuring him so that he can't go Gyarados. Well, he can't go Gyarados, which is nice. That's actually pretty nice. Otherwise, he has to... Yeah, he could go Aegislash and leave the Healing Wish in the air. That's a possible play, actually. And just hope he can get into the Gyarados next. Oh, he just goes into the Gyarados and he'll switch it out after this. That's fair. Well, that's something I didn't consider, and that's bad. And that is bad because it is. I said so. I said it's bad, so that means it's bad, because we don't deal with Gyarados that well. That's about the nail in the coffin, pretty much. Oh, Draco here. Lando's probably coming in. Again. Yeah. He switches. Yeah, here comes the Lando. Intimidates me, that's fine. Please connect. We do. Okay. That'll do a nice amount of chip. Maybe the next one kills, I'm not quite sure. Not after lefties, I don't think. But I still only have one play, and that is to attack. He'll get the lefties recovery, that's fine. I have one move, and that's to attack. Oh, he's low on time. Compared to me. I don't think that this game comes to timer, but when push comes to shove, it's nice. That healing wish was a great bring, great play. Please kill Draco's ult. Biggie cheese, I believe. Barely no. Okay. That's not gonna do much. Probably could have saved this thing, but he just gets up his rocks. I'm too much fodder to stay in at this point. I am too big of a fodder, like setup fodder. Especially now that he knows I'm Scarf, but like at this point, I don't switch into rocks either, but... Actually, no, I think I have 1 HP left after the rocks switch in, which is why Hippo's my play. Because if I let him set up too much with JustKurt, that would be bad. He just knocks. Does this put me into range of grass? Not. No, it doesn't. He's probably sacking this off, right? No, he switches. And here comes the Gyarados. This might be bad, boys and girls. And I will sack. Draco's ult to sand plus whatchamacallit. But he Dragon Dances here probably. I'm assuming he Dragon Dances here. Which puts us in a not great position. I think we're just going to lose to the Gyarados. Healing Witch was a fantastic bring. Yeah. Yeah, Healing Witch was a fantastic bring. I thought we were just doing the chip that we needed to the Gyarados, but... Alrighty. At this point, I'm just playing to potentially win. Take the fat rocks chip. Then hopefully we live and can edge it. I forgot I had edge on this set, but... Ice Fang should just mow right through us, I think. I believe. We gotta hit an edge, and then I think we might be able to do something. He switches. Into the Lando, sacking it. Is Big Guz gonna pick up a kill? Barely no. Fuck. That's bad. That's very, very annoying indeed. Well, I can't take any chip on this. I cannot afford to. He's just going to attack. I can't go Cinderace. I'm nearly in Blaze range for Cinderace, which could be cool, but... Yeah, he just EQs. EQ into Not should kill us. Or even just EQ itself. That was a crit, that's why. But not quite. Sand subsides, which is actually good for us. He takes the lefties. I will Ice Fang on the off chance he decides that Gyarados is... I think he can. He can go hard Gyarados and try to set up on me again. Which is bad. That is very, very bad. The opposite of good. He doesn't, though. He just gives me the kill. And then I U-turn with the big Guzz. So I believe that this is range. Unless I'm in Blaze range. But I'm not sure if this is U-turn range or not, because it might not be. Calculator coming out. 57 divided by 155. Barely outside of Blaze range as well. Cinderace to Landorus. You defensive, level 50. No, U-turn's not killing. I have to Pyro Ball. Please click connect. Let's go. Let's go, big Cinderace. And then I'll Electro Ball the Gyarados that comes in, prevent it from setting up. And Big Guzz should be able to pick it up. Maybe. Maybe Big Guzz can pick it up. I'm not quite sure if we can live Ice Fang from Gyarados. Plus Rocks, plus Chople Berry, plus that other round of Rocks and stuff. I have to Electro Ball though. I just have to Electro Ball. Well, I think I clicked Electro Ball 2 or 3 more times than I expected to. He just waterfalls. If he attacked, or if he Dragon Danced into thingy there, we would have been fucked, I think. But I think he should know that Ice Fang plus CC should... Actually, we're Chople, so maybe not. Let's calc this. I am on my last Mon. It's like I have time to calc. Guzzlord to Landorus. Or no, we're not Landorus. We're in front of Gyarados. Level 50. Yeah, knockoff should kill. I hope I clicked knockoff and then I didn't misclick. He does Ice Fang though. No freeze, no flinch, please. And then it just is coming down to, is he like max attack adamant? With the Aegislash, because I'm Chople Berry. This is way too close. Way too close, Stone. Yeah. He can always just King's Shield, which would fuck us, but I just knock. He does King's Shield. I wanted to call that, but like, we're still in range to kill it, I think, regardless. Unless he's like non-close combat Aegislash. For whatever reason. Like, I could have Earthquake there, but... Like... Close combat. We're Chople, but I don't think we live. Oh, we barely do. Can this kill? Aegislash Blade is pitifully defensive. And the -1. Did we get it? The Chople Bear came in clutch. We got it. Let's go. Let's go. 4-1. Let's go. This matchup was so impossibly hard. I'm not forgetting that he has a Mon left, right? We win. Let's go. 1-0. Very close. Big Guzz. That's the thumbnail this week, is Big Guzz coming in clutch. Good game to Kurt. Definitely didn't expect to win that. I don't really recall any like major hacks or anything. So I think we're good. I think that was like a clean victory over Kurt. Definitely a very close game. Shout outs to Kurt. He gave me a really good, fun game. He definitely had a matchup. I think I played decently well. Yeah, but hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, Jesse504 out. Peace.